Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I wanted to talk about T-Mobile from a real world perspective. So what I pulled up is for my T-Mobile account, my usage, my data usage, and my calling usage. And there's about 9 days left in the cycle that I'm currently in. And I kind of wanted to speak on that. I have 4 other lines on my account besides mine, and they don't live within the household that I am in. So there's other people using it around town, and there's a lot of data usage that T-Mobile's network is currently able to handle. So total, currently, as it stands, like I said, I have 9 days left in the cycle. I've already used 922.51 gigs for the quarter. For the cycle, right? So about 664 of that is FWA, and the rest is all mobile usage. So still, ton of traffic coming across the network, and T-Mobile is able to handle it. Now, the reason I say that is because I've had other networks in the past, like Sprint, for example, where I would have the same people complain to me like, hey, I'm having issues here. I can't load this. And this is a real world scenario. I'm not talking about third-party testing. I'm not talking about Ookla. I'm not talking about OpenSignal. I'm talking about people that are average consumers messaging me previously. And this happened too when I had T-Mobile the first time around, before Sprint, when T-Mobile was like super congested. They only had mid-band, they had no low band. I've had a lot of these same people that are still on my account complain, like, hey, calls aren't going through, calls are dropping off, text messages are not sending, stuff's not loading. I've had those same people send me those same messages before, and same on Sprint. And then I've noticed back then, like when I had a Verizon account, I wasn't getting those complaints. When I had an AT&T account, sometimes I got those complaints depending. But now that we are on T-Mobile as the merged company, post-merger, I have not been getting any of those complaints. It's almost very similar to back when I had Verizon. So that's the total amount of usage that I'm getting on data for the month. Like I said, 9 days left, probably will end up over a gig on the cycle. And then calling, calls 2,046 minutes. I don't have them messaging me, hey, dude, my calls are always dropping or it sounds choppy. And these are just average consumers. And these are the same people that are on my account that have previously told me, hey, this sucks. We need to get off of this, like several times, especially with Sprint and T-Mobile pre-merger. I've had many, many, many instances of people telling me like, hey, this is not going to work for me. We need to do something else. But now, nothing, crickets. And this is already like, I think the 5th year that I've had this account, and it's been crickets, nothing. They don't ever call, hey, this is not working. Texts aren't going through. They're not calling me anymore. So that lets me know T-Mobile is able to handle the usage adequately in a real world scenario. Now, could that change in the future? Of course. And if that ever does, I will update you guys, keep you informed. But again, it can vary market to market. Like I said, I've had several issues across Fort Bliss. This is just me, right? The military base, but that has now been fixed. T-Mobile now lit up all those Sprint Keep sites. They've converted them. It's been fixed. And around town, they've densified further. They've added N41 to all the sites. They're now updating the legacy small cells to N41. I mean, it's all coming together. It's like a puzzle, and they're adding the pieces. Even though we're already 4 years post-merger, they're still putting pieces to the puzzle. And for other parts of the United States, they will still have to put pieces to the puzzle. They'll still need 10 gig circuits, and then they'll have to provision multi-gig backhaul. They're still going to have to add new sites in some areas. They're still going to have to add mid-band on some sites. So T-Mobile will have to continue to work to continue to get better. But like I said, for this video, from a real-world perspective, I've had yet to have any of the average consumers on my account contact me about issues, when previously, when I had Sprint and pre-T-Mobile, there was always issues, always. I'm telling you, I would receive messages like at least once or twice a day, like, hey, a text message just failed. A call didn't go through. I had a block call. I've had those. I've had messages telling me, hey, somebody called me. They left the voicemail didn't come in. I've had all of those issues in the past reported to me, but now nothing. And I've even called. And said, hey, how is it? We're on this account now. We got new devices. Everybody's on 5G. Oh, it's great. That's all I hear. My music streams, my videos load, my FaceTime's good. So I have had no issues. And in the past, trust me, the FaceTime one for Sprint and T-Mobile, the worst. I've had hey, my FaceTime call's not going through. So now that hasn't been an issue. And like I said, this is very similar to when I had a Verizon account and I had all of them on Verizon. They had a very great experience, no issues. And from a real world perspective, this is very similar to me not getting any messages about issues. So let me know your real world experience in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.